Good morning everyone. It's a beautiful day. About 20 degrees right now. It's about 8 o'clock and I mentioned last night that I'm pretty excited because, make sure the kids aren't out here. I'm pretty excited because I've been wanting to build a zip line for a while, and I've decided that this Christmas that's going to be one of the made gifts for the kids. Michael's coming over to help me today, so I have a bunch of things to do to get ready for that so that I'm at least somewhat ready when he gets here. But first I need to walk Ziggy. He's really excited. He just took off, so gotta go find him. Alright, back from the walk with Ziggy. And I just had breakfast and Michael's texted to say he's on his way. Time to get to it. I don't know that I've ever worked on a project without at least once realizing I don't have something I need. I'm getting better at reducing the number of times that happens, or, as is the case here, realizing I need something before really beginning, or getting out in the woods, or far from the tools. I forgot I need a way to cut the cable. I don't have anything that will do that, at least not cleanly and easily. So I texted Michael to ask if he had left yet, and, if not, if he had cable cutters. What's up, dude?
What are you making?
These are going to be the cable, keep the cable off the tree.
Yeah.
So
I brought 3 different ways to cut cable.
you got 3?
Yeah. In case any 2 of them don't work.
Alright, sweet. You want some gloves?
No.
Okay.
Do you want to mark it as a template or?
No, I don't think it needs to be that exact.
Okay.
Thanks to the excavation my sister-in-law's husband did for me this fall, I didn't need to build the ice rink walls as high as I have in the past. That means I have several lengths of pressure-treated lumber that I purchased over the years but will no longer be necessary for the ice rink. I'm quite happy about that because the cable, trolley, and braking system are adding up. It's nice to combine my distaste for wasting perfectly good materials with my desire to save a little money, but still have an awesome zipline when we're done.
I'm gonna go get my saw.
is basically sight from underneath this big limb directly down to that maple tree.
Yeah.
And yes, clearly you are going to have to take that pine tree down. But I knew you were right. I was just hoping to, you know, do some sort of defy physics thing. So all the cedar and a little pine sapling there.
Yeah.
I want to just not clear it all out, but clear a path that's, you know, as wide as a human.
Yeah, we got to take this maple here.
Yeah.
Are they going to be climbing this to get up on a platform there?
I'm gonna have a ladder, yeah.
Are you going to build a platform?
Yeah. We're gonna do that today.
Well, you've got a lot planned.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really don't want to take down that maple tree. I wonder if there's a better ending point.
Well, let's stand here and look.
Alright, so we're in the process of clearing what's going to be essentially the path for the zip line. Michael's down there taking down a pine tree that's right in the path of where we want to put it. I'm a little bummed because I really don't want to cut any trees down except the little tiny saplings. So we've cleared all those out and we're working on clearing out the brush so there's an easy path to get up here without breaking an ankle. So taking down that pine tree, and then there's one maple tree right on the other side of this. Let's see, it's right there. That big maple tree needs to come down, which I'm bummed about because it's a beautiful tree. So I'm not gonna cut it up for firewood. It's very straight. What we're gonna do is cut it and probably cut it into 16-foot lengths and put it off to the side up on some cedar. So maybe if I get my sawmill this winter or this spring, I can cut it out into boards. I didn't really want to take it down, but there's no way to safely run a zip line past that. I mean, it's not directly in the path, but unless you got really skinny shoulders, you're going to slam right into it. So anyway, back to it.
I hope you'll forgive the lack of seemly modesty, but over the past 20 years or so, I've become fairly skilled in the woods. I'm by no means at the level of a professional forester, and I look forward to continuing to learn every time I go into the woods with a saw. But the first time I ever used a chainsaw was when I started helping the man who, at the time, was my girlfriend's dad, now my father-in-law, in the woods at a farm. I was incredibly green, and I'm constantly thankful for his patience and tutelage. At this point, however, I have a lot of confidence in the woods. I think it's a fair estimate that 98 or 99 times out of 100, I can make a tree do what I want it to do when I bring it down. Part of that is the wisdom of experience, which teaches you that you shouldn't be cutting a tree if there is no way it's going to do what you want. But some of it is learning tricks about hinging and wind and clearing landing strips. Sometimes, however, you know a tree is not likely to go the right way, but you have to bring it down. This maple tree was one of those. I could tell immediately that, if cut, it would like to go exactly the opposite direction that I wanted it to fall. The reason being that all of the limbs in the canopy were on the opposite side. Much of the weight of a falling tree comes from the canopy, and the limbs and leaves that make it up. Since it's winter, the weight of several thousand leaves is no longer a consideration. But I could see there were several very large limbs on one side, and none on the side I wanted the tree to fall toward.
That's what I was afraid of. Huh? That's what I was afraid of. That's where all the branches are.
Well, you are absolutely right.
So, is my rope, can you get my rope?
Do you have any wedges?
I do. They're in the workshop.
Go grab them. That's why we have 3 chainsaws. Let me see if I can push this tree and get your saw out. That's all she's got.
Yeah, you might have to turn it on and put it in reverse, but let me just do this. Yeah, it's going. It's going.
Okay, you know what? I got it. Just get out of the way. Can your saw come out? That was pretty close to where you wanted it.
Well, no, the tree is fine, but... So, my irrational fear, the reason I yelled is because now that I'm not in the moment and calm, there's no way this could possibly happen, but I was worried you were going to get yanked.
Oh, that's very thoughtful. I was more worried about it breaking and coming back and hitting me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm glad it's down and in the direction we wanted. I was more rotated. I don't know if we'll be able to move that, but
Move what?
that tree. I've got a 12-footer, a 10-footer, and an 8-footer.